the universe, in the world. Warm welcome to you. I'm just going to check if everything is working okay because so far uh, Facebook has not been very accommodating with my lives, and I just want to make sure that we are live. Yes, 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 perfect. Wonderful. Oh my God, I've got such an amazing show lined up for you. And this is that if you are between 41 and 43, oh my God, it's really is the time when you are genuinely seeking to reconnect with an original spark, something and a sense that is that is within us and makes us feel truly unique and alive. And I'm going to tell you a lot more about it, what it is. Think back around the time when you were 18, 20. How did you feel? That most vibrant, full of life, carefree, when you were just totally unburdened by the responsibilities and the societal expectations. If you are between 41 and 43, it's the time to reconnect with that original spark and rediscover what makes you truly unique. And I want to ask you that you started a new business recently. Are you thinking of a career change, or you feel the need to shed years and years of stuff from your life? Or maybe you started to feel like a different person. You just feel that you are rapidly really changing. And are you being pulled to look for new truths? Now, what is happening this moment between age 41 and 43 is a Uranus opposition Uranus. So the transiting Uranus is hitting your natal chart Uranus. Hi, my name is Maria Ram. In case you don't know me, I'm an astrology coach who is specializing in business and finance. And I'm also an astrology artist. And your host this evening, I help spiritual entrepreneurs grow their footprint through a combination of chart analysis, readings, and personalized predictions. And I'm not only a scholar for the last 30 years, but I am one of the most analytical astrologers out there. I'm also a clairsentient and a claircognizant with access to Akashic records from a long line of Eastern healers. So you can clearly have me as your compass to navigate you and guide you to success and abundance. Now, Uranus is not something that, just be honest with yourself, it's not something that you think on a daily basis. There it is. That's better. It's not something that you think on a daily basis, do you? You don't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, let me just check my Uranus. What is doing? What is doing here?" Uranus is the planet of the rebels, is the planet of innovation, and it holds a very special place in astrology. It influences the influence that Uranus brings. It's about sudden changes, something that is unconventional thinking, and it offers a unique perspective to our lives. Uranus is also associated with breakthroughs and revolutions and just generally unexpected events. Individuality, freedom, the desire to change. And when Uranus makes presence in our birth chart, or a transit that happens through a transit through different zodiacs, it kind of shakes things up a little bit and it challenges the status quo. So one of the key words with Uranus is really disruption, breaking free from traditional patterns, embracing the new ideas, and thinking outside of the box, finding solutions that are very much on the verge of groundbreaking, innovative solutions to problems. And in a way, Uranus is creativity and encourages us to explore our uncharted territories. Another key word for Uranus is awakening. And this is, if you are between 41 and 43, this is where you are. Awakening phase is, this planet's got almost like a knack for revealing the hidden truth and bringing them into light. Um, it prompts us to question societal norms and challenge those outdated beliefs. Now, the impact of Uranus is not only limited to individuals, it also works on a collective consciousness level. So think about societal shift towards progressiveness, technological advancements that revolutionizing industries. Yeah, this is what's happening right now. Here, when you are the age 41, 43, what is happening? And in the next slide, I'm going to actually to give you a firm example so you can see what is happening. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This is when you think about currently what's happening right now. And Uranus obviously is moving across its orbit very slowly, but it moves. And you have got your own Uranus in your birthday, in your birth chart, in your natal chart, as you were born with your blueprint. And these two kind of come in an opposition angle. And that happens around between the age 41, 43. Now, you really, the opposition normally, that really bang on opposition, the 180 degrees, that happens around age 41. But the effect of this transit, because Uranus is so slow, so the effect of this transit can be felt really from 41 all the way to kind of 45, 46 is kind of really pushing it. But it's a long, really long effect. When you're 43, that's when you kind of bang on, I've got it. Uranus transit challenges to question outdated beliefs and systems and societal expectations. It's almost like encourages that rebel in us against the conformity, and suddenly the authentic self-expression that comes into more into foreplay. And this revolution, it ignites the fire within our soul and leads towards a path where we want to be authentic, we want to work with innovation, and we just want to embrace those limitless possibilities. So basically it's just a true path towards personal growth. And those who are seeking a change, it's almost like that their soul is kind of liberated from all the self-imposed limitations. Yes, there is fear associated with it. Yes, you have to work on releasing this fear. But Uranus works in a way that you have to really just let yourself go with the flow and just allow this energy in the path. And just let it happen, basically. With the opposition, there is a really strong sense of inner conflict. Let me bring up the next slide, because I think that you will see exactly where I'm heading here. This is the example. So the outer circle is where you see the arrow on the top. That is where Uranus is right now. The arrow that points the bottom, that points to also to Uranus in the inner circle, it's the native Uranus. And these two are literally 1 degree apart from forming that 180 degrees exact opposition. This is my chart, and I'm feeling it currently so amazingly, just yes. And suddenly it all made sense to me that why this rebellious energy started to kind of come into come into my life, from about the I think we were still in the COVID age around 2020, but by 2021 I was definitely feeling this. And I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening in this birth chart, because this could be done if you are between age 41 and 43. You must have your natal chart, you have it done, and have it where this transitioning you, what particular houses it affects, exactly what sort of zodiac it affects, is just going to tell you so much of what's going on. And but not just that, but how you can move forward from then on and find some answers, the answers that you were looking for. It just explains so much. So before jumping onto that, let me go back to the previous slide. So the opposition in itself is kind of challenges to confront the aspect of yourself and those aspects that you may have neglected and been suppressed. You are really challenging those. And you are honed into that sense of that authentic self even more so than ever before. And exploring this depth of desires and aspirations and the urge to reclaim part of yourself that you feel that may have been lost. It's kind of, you think about, again, think about back your age, your kind of age, 16, 17, but 18 to 20. Think about back that time and think about where you are right now. So you've got 20 or this years kind of pass. So, however, embracing the aspect of self may come at a cost. You, if you put everything that is currently that is happening in your life right now, this aspect is going to challenge your relationships, your employment situation, your career situation, and even those beliefs that you hold and the values that you hold about yourself, about the world, and everything. You just suddenly become this completely rebel and let's break this barrier and just let's do it. But here is the thing that however you feel that you are suddenly contrasting everything that you've been building up for the last 20 of these years in your life, regardless, you must act on this energy. This energy is there to support you, even if it means that you are separating from relationships or making significant changes in your career path. This is so important when you are actually honoring your personal growth and your own authentic fulfillment. This energy is really a catalyst for you for transformation and an opportunity to shed all those old patterns and embracing the new possibilities. This is not something that is here to disrupt your life. This is something more like to help you awaken those dormant potential that you still have got in you. Those are just right now, they are awakened, and you just have to let go of the fear and the hesitation, everything that's holding you back, and explore these uncharted territories within yourself. This is a very safe time, as much as it may seem risky. It is a very safe time for you to adopt and embrace this change, regardless of everything and anything. This is a rare opposition, that this dynamic tension. And I'm going to go back to this to the slide again that I showed you before. You can have a look of what is actually happening here. Again, the two aspects here are in complete opposites. You have got the transiting Uranus, which is in Taurus, and the natal Uranus, which is in Scorpio. So we are looking at here the Scorpio Taurus axis, and we, if you've been following astrology, with the lunar eclipse that we suddenly had, we were all talking about Taurus and Scorpio. And here the Taurus, let's just go back to Taurus represents, with this particular example, and this could be done with your chart as well, because your Uranus in a complete different zodiac, in a complete different house, it reacts completely differently. And through only you can get the full insights if you look at your natal chart. Now, here in this particular aspect, is Taurus represents stability, material possessions, and the physical realm. Now, Taurus, it challenges, in this particular example, it challenges to redefine the values, to question the societal norms, and create new foundations, tangible foundations for growth. And Scorpio, on the other hand, which is the natal Uranus, it is intensity, it's transformation, is depth of emotions. Uranus in Scorpio is kind of pushes to drive deep into the subconscious and uncover those hidden truths and releasing the emotional blockages. And in the realm of relationship, this kind of cosmic clash is kind of, it just brings those unexpected twists and turns. And the let go of control and the dive deeper into intimacy and vulnerability is what is a very concrete and the strong pull here. Now, this demands, when working along this Scorpio Taurus axis, so to speak, it demands honesty with ourselves and navigating through waters of passion and dynamics and shared resources, everything that flows between Scorpio and Taurus on an ongoing basis, basically. Uranus in Taurus opposing the Uranus in Scorpio, it kind of signifies the shifts in financial system and economic structures and collective values. Now, there may be some revolutions about money, about the way that we approach money matters and seek through basically different ways of monetizing. It's just breaking free from old patterns, basically, and embracing that radical change in both personal life and society in whole through values and that deep, really deep connection of the psyche. And I'm truly feeling this. I'm really truly feeling this. And if you're between 41 and 43, reach out to me because you really want to know that what is actually happening and how it's affecting you right now. If it's about money, if it's about personal relationship, it's about your health, about work things, career. As I mentioned before, there is quite a big opportunity here for a career change that, in effect, while you think it may be something that's going to be a downfall, on a long term is definitely going to work to your advantage. So it's just so beneficial to explore all this. I hope this information helps. And I want to thank you for spending this little, 18 minutes with me. And until next time, I'm going to come up with some more astrological magic and some more transits and more planets and maybe something along the business astrology side as well. I know some of you, many of you who reached out to me and want to know about business astrology. It's a fascinating field. It truly is. And I can't wait to share more about this with you. So until next time, I'm see you.